Okay, so the finding factors of numbers and simplifying like fractions and equations can be difficult for a lot of people, especially if you aren't that good at multiplication tables or especially division. So here's a process that can kind of get you started that is surefire. And if you follow it, use a calculator, it really can help you simplify in a very systematic way. So here's what I want you to do. Let's say that we have two numbers. Let's go with 48 and 84. Okay. So what you need to do is on a piece of paper, you've got these two numbers here. On a piece of paper, you want to start writing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I want you to grab a calculator because what we're going to do is we're going to start with this number here. And in your calculator, you're just going to type in 48 divided by 2. And now it gives me a whole number, which means it's not a decimal. So it's 24. So I'm going to write down times and 24 because 24 times by 2 equals 48. So now I have the factors of 2 and 24. Now I'm going to take 48, divide that by 3, and I get a whole number, 16. It's not a decimal, so I'm going to write 16 down. Next, I'm going to go ahead and look at 48 divided by 4 equals 12, which is a whole number, not a decimal, so I'm going to write that down. Now, I'm going to keep doing that for all of these, so let's go ahead and do it quicker. So 48 divided by 5, 9.6, which is a decimal, so 9.6. So that's not a whole number, so I'm going to cross out 5. Now 48 divided by 6, that's a whole number. It's 8. So I'm going to go ahead and write 8. Follow along with your calculators. 48 divided by 7 is 6.857. And that's a decimal, so I'm going to cross out 7. Okay? Then 48 divided by 8 equals 6. Okay? And so that's a whole number, so I'm writing that down. And then 48 divided by 9 is 5.3333, which is a decimal. I'm crossing that out. So the factors that I have here are 2, 24, 3, 16, 4, 12, 6, 8, 8, and 6. Okay? And notice here, we could have actually stopped doing division here because we already ran into a number that's here. So anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and do the other side. So look at all these factors we pulled out of 48. And what that means is that if you multiply these together, you're going to get 48. And if you multiply this together, you're going to get 48. So let's go ahead and do the next one. We're looking at 84. So 84 divided by 2 equals 42. That's a whole number, so I'm writing it down. 84 divided by 3 equals 28. 84 divided by 4 equals 21. 84 divided by 5 equals 16.8. That is a decimal, so I'm going to cross that out. 84 divided by 6 equals 14. Got a lot of factors here. 84 divided by 7 equals 12. So that's a whole number, so I write that down. 84 divided by 8 equals 10.5. So that's the decimal, so I'm going to cross that out. And 84 divided by 9 equals 9.333. So that's not it. Okay. So now look at all the factors that we have for 84. 42 goes into 84. 2 goes into 84. 3 goes into 84. 28 goes into 84. 21, 4, 14, 6, 7, 12. All of these numbers are factors of 84, meaning that they can be divided into 84 without any remainders, okay? So now that we've grabbed all these factors for these two numbers, you might be asking, well, how does this help me? Why do I need to know this? Well, let's take these two numbers and pretend like, let's say that we're given a fraction of 48 84ths. So this fraction is 48 84ths. Now these are big numbers, so it might be hard to kind of understand what this represents. So a lot of times you'll be asked to simplify the fraction. Maybe your teachers asked you to simplify the fraction and you just groaned, ugh. Well, what we do is if we have a fraction with these two numbers, then we'd write these numbers up just like we did here. We'd run through all these factors, and now we can simplify. All we have to do is look for the largest common factor, meaning that it's the same number on this side as this side. So we see here that 42 is a factor of 84. Is it a factor of 48? Nope. Nope, it's not. So what about 28? So we're starting with the largest number and seeing if it's on both sides, this side and this side. So is 28 over here? Nope. What about 21? Is 21 over here? Nope. Okay, 14. Is 14? Nope. What about 12? Is 12? Ah, it is 12. 12 is my highest common factor. Common meaning that it's over here and over here, meaning that 12 or 48 can be divided by 12, and 84 can also be divided by 12. So now what we do is take this 48 divided by 12 and 84 divided by 12 equals, well, let's look. 48 divided by 12 equals 4. So I'm going to write 4 over. Now, 84 divided by 12. 84 divided by 12 equals 7. There's my answer. This fraction here has been simplified now to 4/7. This is a very systematic way for you to learn how to simplify any fraction.